Well, hey there, my friends. So the other day, Vivek Ramaswamy, it's going to take some practice with that name, or maybe not. We'll see what happens. Um, he was out on the campaign trail, campaigning hard, and he had this interesting idea to rap Eminem lyrics, which is pretty interesting, right? Of course, I have the clip. Here you go.
He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's joking how everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, plow, snap back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Better go capture this moment and hope it don't catch you. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own.
Yeah. So that didn't go over well with Eminem. He was very, very mad, and he basically sent his lawyers out to handle it. And, I don't know, is it a cease and desist? I don't know what it is, but I think he threatened to sue him, and, very angry about it. Eminem, he's an angry guy anyhow. He's just an angry little guy, angry little skinny guy. So I don't know. I mean, what do you want to say about this? It's a different approach. It's an interesting approach. I don't know. Is it really a different approach? I think they all, because he's a young guy, he wants to appeal to the young crowd and get those votes from them. And, I'll be honest with you. I thought maybe I liked him a little bit at first. Everything is always cautious, like, I like what he's saying. And he's saying all the right things. And that was actually the turning point for me when I started kind of going like this, like, he's saying all the right things, like every single one of the right things. He's saying them, and he's saying them like perfectly, so eloquently. And I was trying to think of who he reminded me of. And it finally hit me. It was Obama. He reminds me of Obama. Great orators, great speakers. They really know how to captivate a crowd and say what people want to hear. And we all know how that turned out. So that kind of put my hackles up a little bit about Vivek. And it turns out, not that this is a surprise, it turns out, because I'm not the only one with thoughts and things. It turns out that I'm not the only one who had some concerns about this guy, and people way smarter than me with way more, I don't know, I guess interest in pursuing it, did so. And this is a video I came across over on TikTok. And I'm just going to play it for you and leave it for you to think of it what you will. And I thought it was interesting. At the very least, I think you will find it interesting.
Let me just address a question that is on everybody's mind at home tonight. Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage? I'll tell you, I'm not a politician.
Of a mill worker's son who dares to defy the odds. The hope of a skinny kid with a funny name who believes that America has a place for him too.
So who is Vivek Ramaswamy? The Obama plagiarizing Big Pharma CEO, who wrote a book less than a year ago in which he compared Trump to sore loser Stacey Abrams, said he respects Pence, and says that Mike Pence did the right thing on January 6th. A man who tweeted out well said George Soros and seemingly even parroted his rhetoric on open societies. A man who took money for his law school from a Soros fellowship, said he did it in a video defending himself, quote, when I didn't have the money.
When I didn't have the money and it was a merit scholarship.
Yet Fox News reported that he made millions of dollars that year and $1 million every year for a couple years prior, so he lied about that. A man who made a fortune off of a failed Alzheimer's drug, and a man who just last year wrote a Wall Street Journal op-ed in which he said, the most important step in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic was the distribution of vaccines. That's in 2022. So who is Big Pharma salesman Vivek? Well, he's whoever you want him to be, because just like Obama, he'll say whatever he has to say, even copying Obama, to tell the naive and foolish sheeple what they want to hear. Everyone's giving this guy softball interviews and weak debates. Vivek, if you want a real challenge, come on my channel. I don't buy your shtick at all.
Interesting, right? Very interesting and concerning, obviously, if you are somebody who has been following this guy's candidacy run. Yeah, there's some big red flags there, wouldn't you say? So I would say just do your due diligence and do some more research, confirm if those things are true. You know, we are absolutely at the day and age where you cannot take any one video or statement or, fact and just rest on it. You really do have to do your own research and look a little bit more. I mean, it appears that this guy did his research and he found out a lot of interesting things that should be pretty easy to either confirm or refute, right? Right. Absolutely. So, couple layers to this saga, this video here. One, one, what do you think about this guy rapping Eminem lyrics on his campaign trail? Is it hokey? Yes. Is it? Do you think it'll win over a younger voter base? Like, what is it? The millennial base, probably? Do you think that will have any kind of effect? Do you think this guy is going to keep gaining steam? Do you think that he is potentially bankrolled by the people who we are not in alignment with? Lots of questions here. So I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you think about this. And if you want to tell me what you think about Eminem, I'm curious. Mixed feelings over here. I kind of like the music. The guy, not so much, but whatever, right? Tell me what you think. I'm more interested in that.